Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my full glam makeup routine because I don't do a full glam every day. However, I am loving it recently, so I'm going to be showing you how I do that. Okay, so I do just want to get straight into it. Obviously my hair's tied back, so there's nothing really to do with that. I do already have a bit of bronzer and mascara on, so I'm just going to quickly take all that off and then we can begin. Okay, so to prep my face before this, I've obviously washed it. Recently I just wash it with water. I do have face washes, but recently I've literally just been using water, and then after that I'll go in with a toner. So this is the one I'm using at the minute. It's the Garnier Rose Toner, and then that is basically how I clean my face before I start. And I've got a little bit of mascara still here, and if I'm looking up here, it's because that's where my mirror is. So now my face is all clean, I go in with a moisturiser. This is just the Nivea soft one. I'm pretty sure this can be used anywhere if I read the lid. Yeah, it's face, body and hands. It looks like that. I'm using a mini one at the minute, so I will have to buy a new one very soon. But yeah, I've always used Nivea moisturisers. I think I trust them the most and they're just so nice. So yeah, loving my face with Nivea moisturiser. Okay, so I like to start with eyes first, just because I feel like if you do your base all perfect and something goes wrong with your eye and you have to like wipe it away, it'll mess up your base. So my routine at the minute, what I've been doing, I've literally just got whatever bronzer I'm using. So today it's this next one. I'm gonna work out how to open this now. Oh, I think it's this side. Yeah, and then I'm using this fluffy brush. I don't use this side, but this side could be used for concealer. That's a good point actually. So I would start with brows. However, I tint my own brows. So if they're tinted, which they are right now, brows isn't usually a step I need to take. However, if I was to take that step, I would literally use this Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. I'll show you how it looks inside. Literally looks like this. And I get a little angular brush. Oh, that's not it. I was going to show you it if it was there. Get a little angular brush. I use the dark shade and I basically just fill in my natural shade. Okay, right. So to start, this just adds a little bit of dimension to my eyes, because one problem I have is I'm really insecure about how small my eyes are. So I think just a little bit of colour really brings them out. Like, you see how much that is brought out compared to that one. It's honestly amazing. And my eyeliner does the same thing too. Like, I've only recently started doing eyeliner, but the change it makes is absolutely dramatic and it increases my confidence so much. Okay, so what I've done, I've just buffed it out, and then obviously you can't just have one solid colour. I think it'd look too bland. So then I take the highlighter I'm using. So this is the Sunkissed Glow Velvet Highlighter, and I just get it on my finger like that. Beautiful shade, as you can see, and rub it on. I do have to do it a few times because this isn't like a bam out there highlighter, but as you can see, it adds that extra like glimmer, shimmer's the right word, that we're looking for, just like that. And I do the same on the other eye. So it is time for eyeliner now. So the eyeliner I use is just in a pot. Oh, it looks green on there, but it's not. It's black shimmer, but the shimmer doesn't really matter. And then a little brush, and you can just get the pigment that way. Okay, so I find it the best to look down when I'm doing my eyeliner. So I'll get any mirror. I'm going to be using the one which I'd use for my eyebrows. Let me just get a bit of pigment on. And I first off start by just placing the brush in the corner of my eye and just doing a flick outwards. Literally like that, as you can see, a really subtle flick. Now when I've done that, I'll look down and I'll just draw along my lash line and join it up to kind of outline my eye a little bit more. Let's see if we can get that a bit darker. I usually do. Don't know why it's playing up today. Right, so you can see the difference. Oh my god, it's beautiful. There's usually like a little gap here, So you just do want to fill that in. But just look at that difference already. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to do this in the mirror that's in front of me. So I'm really sorry for the bad angles you're about to see, but I pull that down and I literally, as you can see, just paint across my lower lashes. And when you lift up, that will have done the thing, and then you can just like touch it up however you want. At the end of the day, if you need to wipe some away, you can. Okay, but just do me a favour, look at the difference. It's honestly amazing. I love it. I don't know why it took me this long to discover what eyeliner can do. So that's that. Let's do the, I'm gonna go do the other eye to save you some time. So as you can see, both eyes are now looking amazing. So now would be the time where if you wanted to put a lash on, you'd put a lash on. If you wanted to do mascara, you'd do mascara. Seeing as I'm not gonna go anywhere today, I'm not gonna waste a lash, so I'm just gonna use some mascara and curl my lashes. Let me find my thing. Okay, so same idea, show you what I do on this eye and then do the other eye off camera. Again, choosing a mini mirror. Eyelash curlers from anywhere. These were like £1 from Primark, I'm pretty sure. If you ask me, they all work the same and do the same thing. As you can see, they're curled, and then the mascara I'm using right now is the L'Oreal Paris one. You can get a waterproof version of this, but this is obviously the non-waterproof one. And then you'll see the technique I use just by watching. But again, I find it way easier to look down for this. And it just brightens up the eye. By the end of this procedure on my eyes, because this is the longest part of my makeup, I am feeling just way better about my eyes. Only thing I don't like is if you end up with like all smudged mascara under your eye, that's not good. But yeah, as you can see, pop, amazing, love it. Let's go do it on the other eye. Okay, so now we can finally move on to base. Now I have this primer, which is Maybelline New York. A lot of my makeup is Maybelline New York foundation, concealer, primer, or L'Oreal Paris, as you saw with the mascara. Yeah, it's like kind of like my go-to brand. Anyway, but this is the Baby Skin Pore Eraser, so it makes it so smooth. And I don't know whether it's just because of the name or whether I believe it actually does it, but I do just put this on areas where my pores are like bam. So like here and here, I can physically see open pores. I mean, you probably can on there, but I just get a bit on each side, and that's all I do to prime really. That was too much, because it really does smooth your skin out, and a little bit goes a long way. And I just think it'll hopefully like allow the product to apply better, because it really does airbrush away. Okay, it's time for foundation now. I'm using the Maybelline New York Fit Me in shade Natural Ivory 105. While I'm doing my foundation, I just want to say thank you for the views on my first video, last one. And the subscribers I gained from that video. I've gained over 100 subscribers, and that was 5 days ago I posted that video, and I'm pretty sure it's on 2.5k now views, which is incredible. I only expected genuinely to get about 30 views or something. 100% did not expect that, and I'm over the moon about it. Okay, so that was basically just like one pump. Beauty blender, you're meant to damp it and it'll go way bigger, but I forgot, and I'd really rather not get up and do it again. So this actually matches my skin colour that well that you can hardly even tell I'm wearing it. But no, it does kind of correct my skin tone, because I have a lot of redness around the bottom of my cheeks, and it just makes that unevenness go away. So it's definitely a nice little thing to add as kind of like a base. Time to brighten me up a bit with concealer. So this is, again, the Maybelline New York Fit Me in the literally like lightest shade I could see. So I just do the inner corners of my eyes like that, and then if there were any like spots or anything, I'd put it on that. But today we're quite lucky, and this is the inner space we need. I take care obviously to gently tap this in. You don't want to mess up the mascara. If I did, I'd probably cry. Yeah, but just brightening up that inner corner is the goal here. So I'll be back when that's done. I'm now going to set that concealer in place using pressed powder. This is nothing special, it's just one I picked up by Technique. And I just kind of use a slanted brush really. I don't really put much thought into it, but I just, where I put concealer, I like to set it in place like that. Bronzer time now. I think bronzer is honestly my signature thing. If I weren't going to wear makeup, I coat my face in bronzer. Literally, sometimes for school, obviously, you don't feel like wearing a full face of makeup. I coat myself in bronzer. Bronzer has my heart. Like, I feel so terrible about myself when I'm pale. Don't fret, grab some bronzer. Do you know what I mean? It's literally a lifesaver. I feel like sun-kissed, and I've only put a little bit of bronzer on so far, haven't I? Know what it feels like. Oh, I actually do look way better on the camera than I do in real life. Blend, blend, blend. Got each other. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for blush, I've got the Benefit blush in Dandelion. It's nearly all gone. Literally, just pat it on. Don't put much thought into it. Maybe put thought into holding your brush, but apart from that, just get it on there. Time for highlight. So for cheeks and nose, I'm going in with the same highlight I used on the eyes because it's just a nice subtle one. But then I'm gonna grab this, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this chocolate highlighter by Revolution. This, the colour goes on stunning, like it literally pops. So I'm gonna put some of this on my pinky finger just to show you. Put it on the inner corner of my eye as I do this. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. And then moving on to lips. So I'm not going to line my lips today, but if I were to line my lips, Maybelline New York, in just this shade here, kind of like a natural shade, I would do that. And then I usually just apply a lip balm. So the lip balm I've got today is Carmex, which is my favourite lip balm, in case you're wondering. And I'm just gonna coat that on. Sometimes I'll put lip balm on before I start, just to make it feel nicer. But I think that is the finished thing. I would have nothing else to do after this. Yeah, so here is the overview. The finished look. I really hope you enjoyed, like really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. It would mean everything to me. I'm so happy. I'm going to continue to post. Love you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.